Alright. So, hey everyone. We haven't been here waiting for a while or anything.
Hello.
Oh wait, my icons look completely different now that I updated my browser. But I hope everything is still here. It is. Okay. We're safe.
Yeah.
So, continuing from last time, you guys said you wanted to elaborate on your childhood friend thing. Did
Oh fuck!
did you guys do that?
I didn't even remember. See, from the previous to the second to last session to the last session, I remembered that and didn't get time to do it. From the previous to this one, I didn't even remember that.
So the bot has been pinging everyone for a whole week, and you just
Yeah,
remembered the other
the bot
thing.
was pinging for plans for the ball thing and whatever, and we did actually address that.
You did.
I'm
So
surprised.
the bot things worked.
I mean, it wasn't really the bot that did the work, it was mostly me.
No,
Just saying.
the bot
I
remembered.
mean, come
reminded
on!
you.
I also tried.
It's all the bot. The bot gets all the praise.
As
So-
long as it's not Jakim, I'm fine.
So I guess note to self is to
Abuse the bot.
make the bot ping every single day
Back.
for no reason.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Sorry, I had cats with renal problems. So, you know.
Oof.
Had
Yeah.
with Windows problems? I thought you
I
were a
wish.
user.
I wish it had Windows problems. No,
You
Renal
just
function.
install Linux on them and be done with it.
yeah. BSD, it's freer.
Let me change your volumes a little bit. Right.
It's bugging.
So, nothing to add to this. Wait, Abaris, you weren't here. I asked if you added anything to the childhood friend story thing.
I closed it up.
I know you and
But-
Dirkin wanted to elaborate on it, but
Let me remember.
did
Let
you?
me see if let me check. I think I wrote something down in my character sheet that I keep in my
No?
thingy, in PC Gen. Let me see if I saved it. Or if I did not. I think I did.
I'm actually surprised.
I'm sad now.
Look at this. This party has actually been progressing outside of the session.
They've actually been preparing things.
Let me open it up.
Right. So, there was also the whole issue of what you guys wanted to do to prepare for tonight's ball.
Is it tonight?
Wait,
No.
wait, what day is it?
Next day.
It wasn't.
Oh, no, no,
Matt.
it's not tonight.
Tomorrow's.
Tomorrow. Never mind.
The
Oh,
day
okay,
after,
yeah. Okay.
I
I want to talk with Candace.
honestly thought that, you know, you would be one day ahead, but you're not. We stopped really early last time.
Yeah. And I have to go to the bathroom. Nice. See ya.
Alright.
Okay.
I guess it's not the cat, just the cat with the renal problem.
Aha!
Maybe it is. Let's see.
So, what did you guys plan for the day? Because I'll be honest, I read things diagonally, and I didn't really interiorize a lot of it.
So, basically, I split us into 4 teams. Okay. Have you read that part?
Wait, 4 teams?
I believe it's 4.
Well, it's 3.5, I suppose,
Y-
because
y-
2 of them
you're
are the same.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more of they're more goal oriented than actually splitting the party.
Mm-hmm.
Although they split apart.
Let me see what I've written, so I don't say something that I the opposite of what I've. Okay, it's here. So team 1 go undercover, and it's Piabaris. and try to get information about the guest, that kind of stuff,
Mhm.
charisma stuff.
So we've got Boris going to the tailor.
Sorry?
Aris going to the tailor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Team 2, it's Razes, Poe, and Jandis. At least the first idea was this one. And it's mostly like a guard/bodyguard duty.
You're gonna put Jandis on bodyguard duty.
Yeah, because
this is more in the room overall.
yes, she's familiar with the place, and she would most likely be serving the tables, and she could actually be very good at raising the alarm. That was our goal. And Poe is there also because he can actually see things from above.
Wait. So, what does? How is that guard duty?
Raising the alarm duty? I don't know.
I mean,
Ooh.
you're all going to be raising the alarm duty. I hope. I would hope.
Back again.
But the thing is, important part is I'm bodyguarding in case someone would enter. Like,
Yeah,
as far as understood, I'm kind of like the last area against, or like last man standing against Amber Bloom, or before Amber Bloom,
Oh, I thought you were going
And-
to fight Hammerbloom.
probably. And
You almost did.
Jandis and Poe are mostly there to support in regards of communication and keeping a general eye on the area, because I'm likely impossible for me to keep track of everything.
So you're going to
And
be
with-
following Amber Bloom around, like actual
As
bodyguard,
far
and
as I
not.
understood, no. Or rather, I think I would be in the room with Amber Bloom, obviously, but also like trying to stay somewhat near him, but not like shadowing him.
Okay.
That's what I understood.
And everyone else?
Then the other two teams, I split it into two pairs. It would be Jakim plus Jalek, and Elvira plus Erikin, and the idea would be to be basically on patrol around the manor.
So
I reposted what he said,
Thank
so
you.
we can all see it in downtown now.
Yeah, thank you.
well, the point is actually to say it verbally because it's better for everyone to.
I
Also
obviously,
discuss
I'm
things.
just want to keep this so people don't have to go scrolling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's nice.
Now, so what you're saying is the only person who is actually going to be in the ball is Abaris.
Yep.
That was the idea.
That-
I mean, the other two teams are going to be inside the ball, but yeah, the main idea will be to just be permanently searching for stuff that might have gone wrong.
Well, if you're going to be walking around outside, you're not going to be part of
No,
the ball.
It's inside. The
So-
idea would be patrolling the inside of the ball. Not sure if at least what I was thinking was that we would be basically in the ball, but searching from the inside. Outside would be Hazard, I think, right?
Okay, let me-
Outside would be me. What?
Let me help you guys visualize, okay? Because I don't think you understand how well
The ball
Small.
would work.
this place is. What exactly are you planning to patrol here?
Okay, so I'll start drawing.
For some reason, my
Uh-oh.
no, don't draw
Okay.
things. Just draw circles. Like you don't need to draw stickmen. Like, please.
There's one person here. Okay, just circle them. One here, here, here. And the other idea, the initial idea would be to have Hazard in the main ballroom, but then you raise the the subject of, well, no weapons inside the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So the idea would be for him to be either here in the courtyard or here in this part. You know, outside the ball
Mm-hmm.
and or weapon ready. Then Abadish would be here in the main one, this ball.
I would be disguised basically as a guest.
Yeah, it would be a guest. It would be socializing and having fun.
That for that to work though, there is something we need to basically agree on a disguise beforehand with Mr. Emberbloom. So
Disguise?
it's not a question.
I would probably even disagree further
I think he means a cover story.
because
Yeah, my cover
yes,
story. Sorry.
I get you, but my point would be, how the hell are you going to convince everyone else that likely knows each other? This is a
With
small village.
yeah, but
Yeah.
Mr.
Or, well,
Emberbloom
not-
is
not
not
that
from
small, but-
here. Mr. Emberbloom does not come from the village. He's from outside the village. He teleported.
Yes,
Ev-
but he's been
everyone is
here
from
for
outside.
ages now.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Everyone has been here for quite a bit, as far as I understand.
He has been here for a bit, yes.
And that means if Abaris is now showing up as a random person, everyone would find this quite odd and would call this out.
But didn't Mr. Emberbloom come here recently?
No.
No.
I mean, how old is Jandis?
30s?
Uh,
I would say.
do I have it written down? I don't think I do.
Anyway,
I was under the
Abadish-
impression that Mr. Emberbloom regularly came and went from the city to the outside to trade and
She
stuff.
is 28.
Okay, she came here by teleportation with Mr. Emberbloom.
Mm-hmm.
At most, that could have happened 28 years ago, but she remembers it, so let's say 20 at most?
You mean about as long as the city has been here? Yeah, is about right.
Okay. Okay, so she was a child slave. That's where we are. Child
Yes.
slavery.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean,
but
let me just point one thing out. You guys were the people that defended Amber Bloom when I was going off against him for enslaving Jandis.
yeah, but there's different forms of slavery. And even then,
I'm not going to comment further on this one.
yeah, this one has. Yeah, this one won't go well. In any way possible. I mean, she. Yeah,
Don't go there.
don't.
It's
It could have been a
okay.
slave contract, honestly. Like, you work X years because you committed I crime.
It's okay. It's okay. Just go on.
Carry on.
But
Yes.
yeah. Okay. I was under the impression, honestly, that Mr. Emberbloom came and went from the city.
Nope.
At
No,
least
the
with
portal was
some-
one way. as far as
One-way
I know.
portal.
Okay.
Mhm.
I
That was
must have
exactly
been
the point.
asleep.
No
Yeah,
one
must have
is
been-
able to follow them.
No, they can't follow them. They can't go back.
No, because this is the one-way portal that is not active anymore. They can't.
Oh, okay, yeah. If it's
Or
not
am I
like-
under the wrong impression here?
one use portal then? One use.
No,
one
the
way?
portal is the portal was stopped. Like the portal that was casted is done being casted, as far as I understand.
It
Yeah.
was. It is not active at the moment. No, if that's the.
Oh, okay, yes. It's not active.
I mean, to be fair, that would allow it to be reactivated with a lot less effort than I would assume, based on what you're just saying.
Well, you don't know
either way,
why it's not
Abadish-
active, but
Abadish, you can just be a member of the tournament and say like Lindsay that you are somehow connected to our society.
No, that won't work.
Why not?
That one. I don't see it working.
I mean, Lindsay made it work.
consider this.
I don't remember. Did someone mention whether how's our chancellor of this town being called again? Thaddeus. Is he at the party?
I assume
Because
so.
if he is, then this route would be completely banished.
Yeah.
Or, banished, wrong term. Impossible to convince anyone for this.
He will
Yeah.
not be attending the party. No. Information given to you by Amber Moon.
Okay.
Because we're in this situation where I'm assuming you can ask him and he'll also answer your questions with anything that you need. But
If we can make a
consider
convincing cover story,
consider this, Abaris.
I can just be
you-
a friend of Mr. Amberman. I don't have to be like a socialite. I can just be like an up-and-coming merchant or something. That he
Consider
discovered and
consider two things, Amaris. Not only do you have the permit to be in the city now, you're
Yeah.
legally allowed to be in the city for a while, but you're also Amber Bloom's guest to the ball. So doesn't really matter where you're from because you're invited to the party, you know?
True. I just want to see how I should portray myself in the party, you know?
Mhm.
Put that
Different
up
approaches.
on- sorry.
Different approaches can yield different results. So
Mm-hmm.
If I may add one thing there, something that I'm expecting as well, if he is, so to speak, an outstanding person, because everyone sees he's different, we don't know him, people will behave different towards him, which means you possibly can get less information out of them if you wanted to know something.
Yeah, but that's gonna happen regardless of how he portrays
True,
himself.
but to a certain extent less if he is not spotted as an outsider.
It's up to you. But I was asking you about your plan because
I want to talk with Jandis.
yes, you already said that one.
I know. I just wanted to.
What is the point of being here in this corridor exactly?
Yeah, that's weird.
In which corridor?
In being in this and
The left
this
one.
corridor. Like-
Because last time they entered from the windows. We should basically be permanently patrolling the inside, see if
Yeah, but that's where the performers will be, though.
in the rooms or in the corridor.
No, there's a stage right here. But
Yeah, but that's where the performers go and change clothes and have all their
yeah,
props and makeup. done.
this side, yes.
So it should be full of people. If something happens, they either slaughter them all without anyone noticing, or they make some pretty heavy noise.
Also keep in mind
Or they are
that
part of it.
keep
Or
in
they're part
mind
of it.
that Amber Bloom also said that he does not have anything of value, or nothing that he would be afraid of getting robbed upstairs. And the only thing that he's really worried is the safety of the guests.
Okay. So
Hard for me to understand that based on your personification of him as a mafia boss.
Who? Who's a mafia boss?
No. Just how you portray
tone,
him
The
by
tone.
how you're voicing him. That's the part that rubs me the wrong way in that regard. That it makes it incredible to now think he's worried about the safety of the guests. Like, yes.
sure.
Are you
Sure.
waiting for him to say that he has an offer you can't refuse?
Probably. But then Matthias will probably also have an offer he can't refuse.
So, I'm telling you now that I don't see the point of having people here when everyone's going to be mostly around this area.
Yeah.
And people might go outside and, But other
mean,
than...
It doesn't necessarily not necessarily need to be in there the whole time, but it's basically two pairs that are going to be patrolling the inside.
Which
Uh,
would be who again?
Patrolling the inside of the manor, see if everything is fine.
Yeah, but who?
The team was Jakim and Jalek, and
okay.
Erkin and Elvira, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Okay, from Amber Bloom's perspective, he asks you that if you're going to be patrolling, that you do it outside so that the guests don't get anxious.
Wrong idea.
So he doesn't want people like going in and out of here and just, you know, there's going to be a performance, and if people are going to be constantly going in and out and moving around and stuff, he feels like it's kind of like a movie theater, right? You don't go in and out of the movie all the time. Or
Does this mean we could instead probably assign one of us as a person that will keep an eye on the performers, such as calling for them when they are ready? So like, you know, inside of a theater, a person that takes
Stage.
care that the performers are well suited and everything.
so
Everything is
you're
fine.
offering to be part of the staff.
In a way, but not necessarily for me, because I don't think that would work.
Well, you have
The
Jandis.
other plans.
Fits right into the role.
I mean, depending on what Amber Bloom had planned for her, I would say yes.
That settles it. But yes, if you're going to be patrolling, you would rather you do it outside. And outside of view of guests.
So
Besides
either
the
the
ones that
side,
could go outside.
so either the side of the manor, or and you can't go to the backyard.
Pretty much. Or if you want... the thing is, if you want to stand guard like outside and stuff, you can just be part of the people who are going to be in the bowl and just keep it low, you know?
Hide some daggers in your boots, stuff like that.
But would we be allowed to have daggers on us?
How good are you concealing daggers on your body?
Have you ever heard of keystring?
Oh god.
That
Well,
seems wildly unsafe.
but yes, how good is your sleight of hand?
I don't think it's very good.
Yeah.
Let me check it.
Mine is. It's okay.
I'm not
I have
going to
one
hide
rank
stuff.
on it.
Mine isn't.
Besides,
Mine-
most of you don't even use weapons.
Yeah, I'm not to use weapons, so
I don't need to. I can just say, get me a battle hammer, and a magical battle hammer appears.
Anyway,
Dairkin actually has sleight of hand trained.
Yeah, I said so.
Yeah.
Yep.
You need to have it trained to use it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I know that throws a little bit of a wrench, but I think your plan still kind of stands if you want to do the patrolling outside instead of inside.
we can have a team patrolling outside and one just laying low inside, maybe.
And they would join the Abaris group instead then.
Yeah. So possibly me and Jelly could be the most suitable because we have more harmless magic, I would say, and Derkin and Elvira could do the patrolling outside.
If Dairkin's okay with it.
You have more harmless magic. That means you're gonna enlarge the bandit or the assassin so he has a harder time hitting people?
Exactly. You know it. You know
Yes.
it.
It comes down to your decision, Dairkin. you want to patrol outside, or if you have any consideration about the plan.
I suppose the Erkin is fine with patrolling outside.
Okay. I think that that adds Angelic and Jakim to the list of people getting tailored. Right.
Also, Jalek should learn the whole spell, the create pit. It was
The
very
whole
useful.
spell of what?
No, the whole spell, the create pit spell.
Didn't get it.
It's like flew right by him.
Whoosh. Whole spell.
It's create pit.
Give me a second to check his spell list. Oh wait, it's not on Roll20. It's on a PDF. Where did I put that? Is it on downloads?
Mosquito flew in. God damn it.
Hold up. Dot PD. Wait, what does a PDF show up as? Oh, it says Foxit. No, not this one. This one. I found him. Yeah, I guess he could learn the spell. Does he really need to? What level spell is that?
Level 2, I think. Yeah.
So one of the spells that he has. If
Yes, it's
no. But one of the ones that he does have, which could prove... Whoops, I opened it in the wrong tab. Which could prove useful if you have anything of value that you might want to consider locking up. I don't know if you saw it. There's
an
an
lock or alarm.
arcane lock spell, yes.
Yeah, I noticed that one. It's on my wish list. I
If
put
you...
my wish list in downtime, I think. Yeah, it's there.
But if you have anything of a lot of value that you wanna lock, he also offers to do that for you.
So you're saying I maybe don't need to know the arcane lock.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. We asked this to Mr. Amberblom if there is anything you would like to be sure it's unbreached.
You need to have a knock spell to successfully open it, though. So it's like a one-time... It's a permanent lock that you cannot unlock.
Yeah, you can force open with it.
But yeah. Other than that, yeah, I guess he can learn the spell from you. Yep. Alright, is there anything else you want to plan before we get started? Send you guys, three of you to the tailor, and then...
Define get started. You mean actually doing stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, there is something, but this is being character as we are finishing up the deciding on where people are going and what they're doing and so on.
Yep.
So everybody knows what they have to do.
I have to talk with Janice.
Wait, do you mean during the ball or right now?
In the wall, yes.
Okay, yeah. Actually,
But,
the one of the spells I want to learn from Jalik is Dark Vision, which might come in handy for. I know. Wait, it's never too dark outside, I suppose.
Yeah, it
Oh.
isn't. Yes. Well, not if you don't leave the city. If you do leave the city, then
Yeah, I mean here, the patrolling bit. So we're patrolling the
yeah, it
back garden,
doesn't
so
get
it's
too dark.
always
It's always a little light.
lit.
yeah, what do you guys want to do today?
You're still out of character or already?
I was already in character when
I think that
asked.
was his in-character voice.
No, I already asked in character before, so everybody knows what they're doing. That was in character.
Oh, okay.
Now, but I guess you replied in character as well. So,
Hey.
what do you want to do today then?
Well, we have to get fitted for the party tomorrow. And I want to talk with some people. That's my plan. Not much else, honestly.
Okay. Jalik and Derkin, do you
everyone.
want to do a study session?
Everyone?
Yeah, is he replying to Derkin's question?
Yes, Amberbloom has been here to answer your
All the
questions.
tokens
So
that are there
Yes, yes.
are actually here. Okay.
yes.
Great,
Mm,
because
Yeah. I'm not asking some questions to Janice right now because Amberbloom is at the door.
yeah, so it's a bit only for the party.
Jalik and Derkin, you want to do a study session?
Yes.
Maybe we should ask Richard to get us some ink and so on.
We need a study.
I mean, you can just go to the library. It's right next door.
Tough
I'm
character.
not sure if you have a
I
desk
need-
or something.
The ink was just the excuse for us having to pay money to get new spells.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's just being lazy.
No, it's not. You need to
Yeah.
play stuff. So
No, you can just get it right next door.
Wait, I need to listen to myself doing Amberbloom's voice so I can get into his character.
In the meantime, I honestly don't remember what I wanted to do. If I even wanted to do something specific. Does any one of you remember?
You specifically, I don't remember.
What else? I'm probably gonna spend some time around the building just to like get an idea of the surroundings.
So, my friends, who is going to be, who am I going to have to give reference of the tailor to?
I raise my arm.
Same.
And Jalik as well, right?
Yeah.
Just confirm.
As far as understood, I don't have to raise my arm, so I don't.
Yeah,
Yes.
you'll be outside.
Just look menacing, you know?
Wait, now I'm outside.
Yeah, social brigade.
Wait, where were you? Where did you think
In the
you
middle
were?
of the ballroom.
Very well
If you-
then.
if you-
I will write a note. I'll be right back with the note for you guys.
out of character. If you want to be inside the ballroom, you can't have weapons.
Yep.
That's the whole thing. So what we thought you would go outside, and if shit happens, you rush in.
If
Do you have a problem with that?
if you want to, you can be stationed as long as you're not like doing much. You can be stationed outside, even with a way that you can see inside. But just don't be like going around, snooping around. Just be, stationary guard kind of thing.
You know, like security, private security.
Exactly.
You mean like standing here or something?
Or that, yeah. Or standing at the
Talking to your
entrance.
wrist or something, or you hold your.
Yeah, sure, I guess I
earpiece.
can do that. As long as I can keep my weapon there.
It's different to be like going around actively looking for something, like there's a security issue, and there's another thing which is just being there in case something happens, you know? It's two different... Imagine a bouncer going inside the... inside the club,
Yeah,
going
to
into the
throw out a drunk
bathrooms,
person.
going into the bathrooms every, like, 30 minutes or something, just to make sure nothing's happening. That gives a bad vibe, right? It's like you don't trust your
Yeah.
guests.
I mean, you
is-
don't want to bother the people doing cocaine in a bathroom, you know?
Yeah. But yeah, Amber Bloom takes his leave to go write a note for the three of you.
I didn't ask Chazes, what would you be doing today?
Guys, I'm gonna have a look around the mansion, and since I'm gonna be on, to phrase it that way, door guard duty, I will probably also have a look at my clothes.
Your what, sir?
Clothes.
Oh.
Cleaning up clothing, because I'm highly assuming my clothing would right now be kind of messed up.
Well, you just missed your opportunity to ask for also some clothing
Yeah.
for the ball.
I mean, I kind of didn't, but you kind of ignored it.
Oh,
No,
you can
didn't.
run
didn't
after
say.
him if you want to.
It's okay.
Run after him,
Damage
yell,
done.
say that, hey, I might need something too.
Mr. Amber Bloom, I'm naked! No, it's all good.
Okay.
You look rustic, so that's fine.
I mean, you have your armor over everything, so... Not
Yeah,
like
so
you
I
can
guess
see-
I will spend part of my day cleaning the armor.
Making it real shiny, you know?
Which is fairly new, so it shouldn't be too damaged. Too messed up.
Yeah.
Also, we should someone should buy like bells or something to put in the windows. So if it opens or breaks or something, it makes some noise. It could be useful.
Like wind chimes.
Yeah, wind chimes. Yeah, something like that.
Yes, keep in mind you have like
5, right?
1.5k, I think.
And we will spend a lot of money in the spells. I have not done the math.
Please do.
Well, I don't have enough money for the spells. Unlearns your spell.
Credit card is refused.
Doctor Stick removes your heart.
Put your teeth back
So-
in.
Scrapes off the tattoo. So
It
everybody
comes
knows.
by, be like, nope, we don't do that here, and revives you.
Besides the things that you can do around here, there was also those points of interest that have happened in the previous days that you might consider looking at.
Yeah, that's
You
part of my
had
plan.
you had the dwarfs at the hospital, you had the bookstore that you didn't go to yet, and you had the plant creature coming. Was it? What day was it that you planned with Shadis? At a bars you said to the trees.
I think it was a week, right?
I mean, I don't know if I said a specific day. I just said to Tree that Shadis wanted to talk with him and that he could show up at the city's doors.
Okay. Then you
I-
won't
I-
have a
I'll
way
be
of
honest.
knowing when he's going to be here.
I
That's fine.
don't think I scheduled the day. If anyone remembers me saying something like that, please do. I'll even check the stream.
I don't think you did. Now that
But I
you're
don't
saying it
think-
this
yeah.
way.
I just looked at the tree, got real close up to it, and just said, Shadius wants to meet you. Show up.
Something in regards of you saying previous days also reminds me. I would like to ask Richard perhaps for a book on, I don't know, areas around here, if that's even possible, because of the place I've been.
What do you mean areas around here? Because
That's the problem.
they don't leave the city.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point. I highly doubt that I will get any information on this cave or whatever this thing was. But I also currently don't know how to better try and investigate it. Speaking out of character, last time you threw me in a cave, and afterwards we ran into that cave.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's what you're doing again or not, so I would like to try and at least attempt to
Foreshadowing.
get knowledge before. Exactly.
Spooky.
Right. I don't think you'll have such luck, unfortunately.
Figured. But
Any
good thing is, whenever we arrive at that place, last thing I'm going to say in that regard, I will be able to tell you, okay, the turrets are safe, but everything else, your hands will just go through. So don't even try.
Okay, back into character.
Before that, I was going to ask if about the time it would take to learn the spell learning, the joint study session thing.
Yes.
Takes. Wait, I'll tell you. I think it's 1 hour per spell.
I think it's something
1 hour
like
per
that.
spell. Okay. It's still most of the day, I suppose. Then.
The DC is 15 plus spell level. One hour of studying, yes. And it costs 10 GP for level 1 and 40 GP for level 2.
So it's level squared times 10.
Level squared times
Yes.
10, yes.
Level 1 is 10. Level 2 is 40.
Yes, yes. Exactly. So I will not want to learn the arcane lock, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spells from me.
If it's 1 hour each, these would take the whole day, and that might not be optimal. I might have to.
Okay. Anyway,
choose-
and anything else, guys?
Nope.
Just
so
so
you-
reminder for Abarij, because Abarij knows.
Vanessa. I want to talk with Vanessa too.
Yeah, okay.
It's part of the list of people I
Okay,
want
okay.
to talk to. It's part. She's in
Wait.
the list.
So give me a very, very, very brief rundown. You want to talk with Jandis, you want to learn spells, you want to prepare your armors, you want to go to the tailor, and that's it, right?
Pretty much.
Well, I suppose we won't have much time today, but we have the full day of tomorrow still, right?
The
Yes.
tailor will most probably need to be done today.
Because of the other
Yes.
point of
Taylor has to. You need to go there today, and then you need to pick up everything tomorrow.
because of the other point of following up on the contacts Mr. Amberbloom gave us.
Mhm.
So the people he went to.
You also have that.
I
And it
suppose
must be a very good
will-
tailor then. It's
that
done in a
will
day.
Be relegated to tomorrow because we won't have time today, I suppose.
Wait, how long are you gonna spend learning spells?
5 hours.
Well, you're
Well,
gonna spend 5
mean-
hours. The Erkin is
So I
gonna spend 1
suppose
hour, right?
If not one. I have more than one spell that I want.
Oh, Okay, never mind.
He has more than me. It's one,
No,
two,
no, no,
three,
no. That's the wish list. But since it's 1 hour each, I'll have to trim it.
Yeah, you don't have to learn everything today. You can trim down and then do more things tomorrow.
Oh, okay. That's an idea.
If you still have
Maybe-
something else you want to do today. I just need you to tell me, hey, I want to go to this place.
Mhm. Let me just check
And
which
we
were the contacts. So there were 4 people that Mr. Amaru had spoken to.
If you want to know exactly, you can, in the journal, you can scroll down. You can go to,
I also took notes.
okay. You can go to Pidston and you have Zay Amberbloom there, and you have, here, go to players. Makes it
Oh,
easier.
thank you for the pop-up.
Yeah.
Is part of the Abarish, part of your long list of things is any of these, or you have other stuff to do?
here's thanks for asking.
Yeah, I put like I did Shift Enter, and for some reason it considers line break a new message, even though I typed it in the same message box.
Yep.
Why are you dumb?
Because
Software.
this is set up for macros, so you can do /roll on one line and then /roll on the next.
Damn son.
Fuck.
Just a little ASMR for our viewers.
Fuck.
But yeah,
I'll take only 5, so it's same as Jikin. I'll add it here.
Right.
Sorry, Darkin, were you talking with me? You said in the list, but
If the part of the stuff you wanted to do was talking with any of the contacts of Mr. Amber.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Then I'll scrap these 2, and then it'll be 5 like Jikin. Right, that's it.
Where's the list of contacts though? I forgot.
On the
Planning?
information tab, you can go scroll down to Mr. Amberbloom's paper.
I forgot to change the as. Well, rip. That's fine. God damn it. Not having the icon on the left.
Alternatively, I can also post here if you want.
Right. 5 hours learning spells.
Yeah, I found it.
Amber Bloom
Okey-doke.
comes back with the notes for the 3 people who are gonna be there. Just it's a very simple note, just saying you come on Mr. Amberbloom's behalf. It has his signature and all of that, and the kind of things that he wants to outfit you with.
Okay. Okie dokie.
So, my friends, is there anything else that you might require of me?
No, Mr. Emblem. Thank you very much for everything.
Well then, I am going to check up on my sources to see if there's any more information about that possibly hooded mage and the other halfling that you asked for.
Thank you, Mr. Everwoman. So everybody knows what they're doing today?
High up.
Considering that there might be, as you put it last night, there might be a traitor. Do you think that one of you could maybe accompany me in talking to these sources? At least to some of them.
Razas?
Yes. I guess I can do that.
Tall and mean? That's you.
Oh, I would very much be appreciated. Just for
Sure.
in case there's more of these creatures, and he turns to the room where you guys dragged the body to.
Yeah.
In case there's more of these
Yeah, my
creatures.
sleeping chamber, I know.
Yes. Lying
Using our
around.
spot.
But yes, sure, I can follow you, Mr. Ambaloom. That shouldn't be an issue.
Very well. Well, if you, I will let you finish your conversations, but whenever you are ready, do feel free to come and talk to me. I'll be having a drink right over there, as he points to the main room.
All right,
Yeah.
Isn't it a bit
I'll be there
early to
shortly.
start drinking?
Who said that it would be an alcoholic beverage?
I
just
do
a
that.
drink.
Well played, sir. Well played.
Got you there.
At my age, drinking in the morning would not be the most wise of decisions.
Agreed.
Especially before going and talking to sources that may or may not be traitors.
Very friendly.
Okay.
He does a small head bow as he takes his leave once again.
Actually,
Right?
since we have all things figured out,
Mhm.
there is a topic that I've been thinking about lately, and when we get back to the mainland, let's call it that, I think I'll be rejoining the army.
Currently in character.
What? Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
what about the magical artifact?
Yeah.
Isn't that why we're all here?
Yeah, I'm here to end the war, and seeing as apparently this artifact was some kind of goose chase or fool's errand or something like that, because clearly we are not where we're supposed to be. We are losing time actually, and true that I've learned a lot in these past few weeks, but I'm not in any way advancing the war. So yeah, finding the artifact and ending the possible ritual and so on would be nice. But considering that I've already died once, and I would not like to try that again anytime soon, I think rejoining, I mean, going back to the army and go back into making armor and so on would be the best decision.
Not surprising.
I was waiting for other people to say something, but
um,
I guess everyone just shrugged.
say that. Who's to say that we are not advancing the war?
Who's to say
mean-
we are?
I mean, have you thought about this? Think about this. The reason we are perhaps, as seen by the army, the most incompetent warriors possible. That's why they sent us here, so that we don't ruin the war effort.
Jakim looks
Not
at him
exactly what Derkin had in mind.
and Jakim looks a bit confused, mostly because he was not a soldier. He was a blacksmith. He looks just confused at Barish.
What we are doing here, we having been sent here, suggests that there's more going on, and whatever we find and do here might very well affect the outcome of the war.
Might.
regardless of the artifact.
Yeah, it might, but it also might not, and it is safe. It would be a safe bet to actually advance. Actually help, because yes, I've learned a lot here, and the thing is, yeah, if I keep traveling this path, I'll keep learning a lot. But if I die, nobody is going to reap the rewards from my training. So, yeah.
I mean,
Oh, sorry. You want me to speak louder or something?
You're fine for me.
I have
Okay.
I have you on 200% already. Don't worry.
Sorry. It was
I
his
also
brother.
have you at 200 and I can barely hear you over the sound of
Of
my
kids.
brother.
Yeah. Sorry, well, I was saying that basically I had learned a lot during my time here, and I could keep traveling this path. But if I die again, nobody will reap the rewards of the advancement that I made.
I swear that this kid has amazing sense of opportunity. I could hear the bit I had heard before. I couldn't hear the final bit. If you die again and he's
Okay,
still talking now, so okay, go.
Yeah, shut that dude. Throw him something.
Try writing it down. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm just going to get some water. I just drank like a liter.
Go ahead.
Are you thirsty after? Sorry.
No, it's a good joke, man. It's a good joke.
No, I'm sorry for everyone else because they don't understand.
Yeah, I know. That's
There
what's
was
fun.
a demon lady thing, right?
Yes.
Yep.
That is why he said thank you for asking. As you can assume, right?
Oh, I didn't
Be right
think about
back.
it. Interesting. Yeah, I wrote it there.
Okay, thanks. Because I had gotten 0 of that.
You know, that's because you treat your brother like a person.
Well, if you had
Silly
your
me.
microphone a little bit better, we wouldn't have to
Yeah,
have you at 200% without barely
My
hearing you.
microphone is very
Have you
bad. I need to
tried
get a new one.
upping gain on Windows settings?
Yes, we've already done
It's
that.
maximum. Like he's
maximum on
everything maxed out.
You've already tried that. Yes.
Which is why you hear a lot of static every time that he starts talking. Have you tried getting closer to your microphone?
It's as close as it gets without being uncomfortable.
Maybe it's supposed to be uncomfortable.
Maybe, yeah, maybe it's supposed to be. I mean, this microphone it's already it's from 2016, so yeah, most likely I need to get a new one, a new headset.
Because, you know, I could get really close to the microphone.
Anyway, that's what I said. Or what do you guys reply?
I mean, I'm still a bit surprised by it, but yeah, I guess it's your decision.
Yeah, and I mean, it will only be when I go to the mainland. When we go back to...
a lot can change until we return to the mainland.
Yes, but it is somehow in the priority list.
Elvira, who is sitting beside you and has been, well, pretty much eating this whole time.
Oh my God, yeah.
She turns to you, puts her hand on your shoulder, and she says, You do your crafting things, but if you want to advance the war, shouldn't you, be up there in the front line? Isn't that how you advance the war? By fighting?
I mean, creating the best weapons. That's how you advance the war. The most advanced thing.
Yeah, but a weapon itself does not, win a war. The person wielding it is what's important.
Yeah, but I'm no good at building stuff. I help as I can.
If you think you don't have what it takes to be in the front line, then that's up to you. She
Sure.
goes back. She turns
Eating.
back once again to eating.
Of course. Of course.
She's eating long after you're all done. By the way.
Our very own Goku.
Minus the power. So, is everything set to what you want to do today?
I mean, I guess
suppose.
it for me
Yep.
would be time to now follow Amber Bloom or go to Amber Bloom.
Mm-hmm. Unless you have something else you want to say. Oh, Bars, are you back yet? He is not. Okay. Because the Bars is the
I'll also
one.
fetch some water. BRB.
All right.
Wants
That's-
to speak to Jandis.
Give me a second. There's a moth.
Back again and no longer thirsty.
Okay.
So Master has been playing some Final Fantasy 14.
He should be back soon. He's currently AFK.
Yeah.
Back.
Hey, hey.
Hello. So,
How's the weather?
warm.
It's
Too
raining.
warm. Too warm.
Really?
Yeah, for us it's really warm.
Yeah.
Yes. When you were having your heat wave over there, we were having very cool weather for summer.
Yeah, and even raining
Mhm.
some days. It was raining some days, yeah.
Okay.
And now we're riding a heat wave.
Now for me, it's currently fairly okay.
Yeah, we're like 35 degrees today.
Back for now.
And
As you may or may not
Welcome
know,
back.
I have a fear of moths, so that was fun. I don't.
Oh.
I
I don't.
Okay.
That's new.
Wait, you're afraid of moth?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh.
that's new for me as well, yeah.
Wait, really?
So you're saying Mothra is your worst nightmare?
He's a real
So
Movie
you
boss.
already know what's going to be the boss monster of the next bit of Jakim's campaign.
It's a Mothra.
No. In not real mediums, it doesn't bother me at all. Like zero.
But do you like are you afraid of any other bug or just moths?
Particularly moths. Everything else is fine.
Oh.
Even spiders are fine, and most people are afraid of those.
Oh, you
I
know
have
what,
an
like,
agreement with spiders. If they stay more than like 50 centimeters away from me, we're cool.
I mean,
Once they breach that
They violate
radius,
the nap, then it's
they violate the nap, and they
Mhm.
get the consequences.
Yeah.
AKA they get smashed.
I just turned on
And
a
I'm
not
light
gonna find-
on the other side of the room so that hopefully she'll just fly around in that area, not close to me.
Have you
Alright.
I
been
have-
playing Final Fantasy 14?
I have. Yes.
Oh, okay. Nice.
You just saw the picture now, right?
Yes.
Okay,
you have
so
those zapper
No.
racket. I'm
Nope.
not sure if in English.
I do not.
Raquetes eletrificantes.
It's just a zapper, I think.
So you could just smash.
I tried to swat it out of the
Ah,
air
right.
with a blanket, but I don't know if I hit it. It just vanished, so I did a magic trick.
Might have stuck to the blanket.
No,
check?
it wasn't. I checked.
Oh.
So I don't know. It might be around somewhere.
It'll soon pop up.
Alright. So we have
Continue.
everything set for today? Of what you guys want to do?
Yep. Yep.
You didn't
So
reply
I
to
would
the
guess-
last 2 messages, Abaris, so I'm assuming you don't have anything you wanna add?
I didn't. I'll reply right now. Just,
Or the last 3.
last
I guess.
3, yeah.
For everyone else, Razes, you are gonna go follow Amberbloom to his contacts?
Likely.
Mm-hmm. The other ones are gonna stay here, or are they going to the tailor first? Important.
Was that a sneeze?
No, that was a cough.
Okay.
I would like to make sure I have my armor on and my size with me when I'm going with Amberbloom, just to point it out already.
Are you guys going to do the study thing first, or tailor first?
I mean, all going at the same time is pretty dumb. I say, Avari, you want to go first? Then what? We go?
Abaris is currently
Sorry?
replying to his demon lady.
Oh, okay, sorry. Okay,
I'm replying to my pimp, basically.
Jalek, do you want to go now? Or do you want to go later?
Well, don't you all have things that you need from my book?
Yes?
Then
How? It's
what
me
are you
and
going
that-
to do while I'm there?
Oh no, we all go there. The 3 of
Wait,
us.
but you just said that it wasn't worth it for all of us to go at the same time.
I mean, we're going to need stuff from your book, so there's not a lot that we can do.
But what I mean is, you don't have anything to learn from each other. So
Oh, Terkin?
Hmm.
Was there anything you wanted to learn from my book?
From yours, yes. 3 of them.
So yeah, so it's fine. Don't worry. Jalek.
okay, I can go. I'll go there first.
Oh yeah, it's even 3 hours, so more than enough time.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Drelek is gonna go to the tailor first. Right. Let me see.
Actually, okay. That-
So
Just one thing. I assume that Mr. Emberbloom is long gone from the
Mhm.
manor.
No, he is outside
No, he's
waiting
currently sitting
for.
here.
Yes.
Oh,
But-
he's waiting for
And
Raj.
I guess I will then take my leave now.
Yes. We can forward to the time where you go with Amberbloom to his first contact. Angelic also goes out to get his thing done.
Let me jump out of the windows.
Yes. And the other ones stay behind, I guess.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Mr. Emberbloom to leave.
Yes,
so I can
yes.
Go talk with
We
Vanessa.
forwarded to the time where everyone who was going to leave now left now.
Okay.
And
I want
Gent
to look for
is-
Vanessa.
All right.
She's in the kitchen, right?
Right? where is she?
Somewhere.
I mean, isn't that? I don't know her token by sight.
Yes,
that one.
it is, but you don't know if she's here right now.
Okay.
She could be here.
I'll be
maybe.
honest. I think I once mistook that token by like someone with a wig, a judge wig. No joke.
Okay, so you go out into the house looking for her. You find her preparing the one of the guest rooms where they use for changing as a changing room. She's just tidying up and preparing everything for
Okay.
that.
Magic teleporting, amazing, Abari. Whee! I'm here.
Yes. I don't remember the voice that I did for her. If any.
So do I.
If
Yeah,
no one
doesn't
remembers, then
matter.
it's
Doesn't
fine.
matter.
I can do something new.
Hi, Vanessa. I'm very casual.
I don't know
Very
why I
casual.
expected something else.
Barry is a very casual person, so don't expect anything very elaborate in this situation. If it's a very formal setting, perhaps,
Hmm.
or if he's trying to weasel out of something. But in this setting, it's like, yeah, it doesn't matter. Casual it is.
Is there anything you need, sir?
It seemed like you wanted to say something before when we were discussing Mr. Amberbloom's enemies. And he said that he didn't have any.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
I mean, it might be important for his safety. Or everyone else's and the guest. You know? I won't tell him. I just want to know if there's anything we need to take care of. Or will be especially vigilant for.
Well, if you put it that way, hold on a second. She was in the middle of carrying some clothes. She pushes them onto you.
Okay, yeah, don't worry. I take them. I carry them. Where do you want me to put them?
I'll just stay there a bit.
Okay.
She goes into this room, getting
And goes
something.
out the window.
No, getting something from the room. She comes back. She puts an envelope on top of the pile of clothes, and then takes the pile of clothes from you, and
Okay,
does a gesture with
hide.
her head.
Yeah.
I found that under my pillow the other day.
Oh. Have you looked at it?
Yes, it's a letter. It's
I'm not going to be mean, by the way.
You
say,
you can look at it. You can open it.
yeah, I take it. I open the letter.
So, in the letter is not handwritten. You know, like those ransom notes where you take letters from different.
Yeah.
Journal
Yes.
or
Yes.
newspaper, I mean.
Yeah, exactly. It's something of that nature. And what it says is go to the apothecary. There is a green bottle that I want you to take from it and pour it into the meal that you're going to serve Amberbloom. And that's all that it says.
Oh.
Oh.
Sorry? Sorry, I didn't understand part of it. I lost me in the middle of a sentence.
Okay. There is a green bottle that I want you to get from the apothecary and pour it onto the meal that you're going to serve Amberbloom.
Oh.
And it doesn't say anything else. In those, once again, cut out words from different sources kind of thing, so that it doesn't have handwriting.
This is very informative. She's still here.
Yes. No, she's
Okay.
right there, just watching your reaction.
This is very interesting. Did you? I assume that you didn't put it in.
No.
because,
Of course I wouldn't.
I understand that you're loyal to Mr. Amberblue.
I didn't
But
even go
did
to
you
the
get the bottle?
apothecary. No.
Okay.
I didn't.
I don't see a date here, so they don't have a deadline for you to do that, right?
This showed up in my... under my pillow, a week ago?
A week ago. So you're probably being watched. I could get the bottle and see what is the contents of it. I mean, I can't, but we have an alchemist with us. So we can check and see what's in the bottle.
Isn't that dangerous?
Not for you.
For you?
It's fun. What's life without a bit of danger? No? If I wasn't okay with a bit of danger, I wouldn't have become an adventurer, so...
Do you think those things that showed up last night came because I didn't use that potion?
There's a few options. I mean, they might not necessarily need to kill Mr. Emberloom. They might just want something that he has, and for example, it could have been just a sleeping aid or a sleeping potion. You know, it's not necessarily something to harm him, at least not permanently. It would just have ensured that he would have slept right through the robbery. You know?
I didn't even show it to anyone.
Burglary.
I didn't even show it to Richard. I was afraid of that he would decide to go there.
Don't worry about it. I have to go outside the manor and pick up some stuff besides going to the tailor. I'll pass by the alchemist and pick up the bottle. At most, they'll know that.
Just be careful.
Well,
whatever is inside might be dangerous.
Yeah, don't worry. We have an alchemist, and I'll ask him to take a look at what it is. That way, we can see if they're hostile to Mr. Emberloom. If it's something that could endanger his life, like poison or something, we'll know that they want to kill him. If it's not, we can assume that they want something from him, of his.
Mm-hmm. She nods
Thank
and takes
Do you want me to keep the leather, or...?
You can keep it. You can dispose of it.
Okay, I'll take care of it. Don't worry. That way you won't be implicated, and no one will have any reason to suspect you. Okay? Don't worry.
She nods and thanks you, and goes back to doing what she was doing, cleaning things up, rearranging clothes, and all of that.
Yep. Okay. I assume that this is my part, so you can skip someone else if you want.
I mean, the other guys are just learning spells, right?
What about Razes? Do you have?
Yeah. I know. I'm just saying, for people in the manor, that is.
I don't have anything else interesting to do, so I'll probably go out.
Right.
Oh, but I can't. Can I pop in real quick to the guys that are to the room that the guys are studying in?
Yeah.
And ask them to arrange a certain time where we'll meet up to go to the tailor, or do they want to go by themselves?
The point was you going individually one at a time. Jellic already went, so...
Oh, okay. Then I'll go to the tailor first.
Yeah.
Beam me up, Scotty.
You're guessing you give them that information and you head off.
Yeah. Bye!
Alright, let me pull the tokens of... I just need one of you, because you're the only one outside. Oh, I mean, following Emberbloom.
Yippee.
Let me check something real quick.
Random encounter roll.
Kinda. Something like that.
Hop and
Right.
skip and hop.
You follow Amber Bloom. Does he have anything that he wants to say to you? Small talk that might be important. Not that anything that has to be in character. He just wants to ask you if recent events have changed your opinion of him. Razes. Because you
How
had that.
recent is this meant?
No. Just if everything that has happened so far and how he's acted, if that has changed your opinion of him. Because you didn't get off on the right foot
Can't
originally.
deny that it did change for the better.
Okay, that is.
That's something I certainly can't deny.
That is what he wanted to know.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I'm still not too happy at the slave contracts, not gonna lie, but yeah. For things I experienced in slavery, yes. Major improvement, I guess.
He tries to put the point of view again. If he wasn't treating them correctly, they would be with someone else who would probably treat them worse. So, in the advent of being with him where he knows that he will not mistreat people, it is better than being with,
Yes.
you know?
In a way, yes.
And yes, that is all that he wanted to ask as small talk on the way there. So on the first contact that you go to, wait, let me double check the contacts. Do that.
Let me guess, we're getting to the apothecary first.
No. Apothecary is not one of the sources. Right. You head off towards the town hall. You see Amber Bloom and one of the guards with short blonde hair and green eyes talking. The guard says something about several break-ins happening last night.
Can you give me a brief information on how close am I? Like,
Oh, just right next to them. You hear them clearly. It's just
okay.
You were there as bodyguard, so
Okay.
you're accompanying him, so you hear everything. He talks about several break-ins that happened last night. There were several reports of that. As for the mages, there were also reports of someone going around town threatening people.
Yeah.
But he doesn't really have much details about what he was threatening people for. But if you want to, he can try to get more information, or there's probably someone at the ball that might have more information on this. Specifically, one of the people at the ball was part of the group of people who made the threat report, but they didn't give much detail. They just said that there was this crazy man going around and threatening us. You want a name? So what happens when you don't have all your sources in one concise place?
Boo.
Yes. The person who was threatened was this guy. What is his name? Weledras Greatmorn.
Bless you.
Gesundheit.
This. Weledras Greatmorn. He's one of the people attending the ball.
Okay, so I'm assuming that Mr. Emberbloom will speak to him at the ball.
Mm-hmm. Right. As for the other sources of information, unless you have something else you want to ask the guard besides what he just informed you.
Wait, now you have to play this a tiny bit more in character, because I didn't assume I would be allowed to ask questions or anything.
Oh, well, I mean, you're allowed to interject if you want to, but it's not expected of you.
Okay, so for now I'm not.
Again, you can also interject as I'm talking to you the same way, out of character /
Yeah, okay.
and be like,
But
oh,
still-
hey, wait, I want to ask about this, you know?
Yeah, okay.
You don't have to do everything in character.
Hey, but I was just oh god. Whatever.
Alright. So after that source, you go to the other guard who was usually stationed at the that place where you did the forms for legalizing yourselves. I think that's where, yeah, that's where he's stationed, exactly. Why? Anyway.
Oh, you.
He doesn't add much to what the previous one said, but he just points out that yes, there were a lot of complaints filed. There are a lot of complaints being filed today about break-ins. And strangely enough, nothing seems to have been stolen from these break-ins. The people who have experienced them can't really say what they took. He's one of the one of the guards that sometimes handles paperwork, and he says that yes, no one filed under stolen goods, nothing so far, which is odd.
Maybe they
Who
were
has
just
been-
embarrassed by what was stolen.
Can you say whether oh fuck, how he's called again? Whether Mr. Amberbloom himself told them that something happened at his place as well? Or did he not say that?
He did not.
Okay, and then in that case, I'm definitely not gonna say anything about this.
I mean, if you want to
Um,
ask him after you leave, like, why didn't you
between
also say?
contacts.
Yeah,
You can-
in between
Yes,
contacts.
that's something. But I also would like to ask whether, wait, no, if I just understood it correct, all of them got away, right?
Yes. And there are no reports of who did these break-ins. There's no suspects, there's nothing. There's just... Oh, there's signs of break-ins, but nothing was stolen and no one was seen.
Which
Yes, you
means, okay, then I would like to say something to one of them.
Mhm.
Perhaps there were multiple break-ins to because there was one specific one that was important for them, and the others were just to confuse the
Law enforcement.
the guards.
Yeah, that is a possibility. It's also possible that they're looking for something and can't find it.
That's also a possibility.
But
Is there
yes,
any possibility or
the
anything?
police will be investigating it. We will be investigating it.
Is there any connection between all those people?
Not
For
as far as they can tell.
For example, going to or like
Neither location
Turning
nor
to
social status,
Amber
nothing
Blue.
like that.
turning to Amber Bloom. Could they all be invited?
Well, in that case, Amber Bloom asks if he could see the names of people filing these reports, but he is not allowed to see them.
Fairly understandable.
Yes. So what Amber Bloom proposes is, since he himself cannot see them, if he can give a list of people and they can cross-check and see if everyone who was broken into were in.
I get it.
So the guard can see and just say yes or no and not be saying.
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
It will help them with their investigation as well. So it's a win-win for everyone. Yep, that makes sense. So he'll. Does he have the memory to remember the names of every single person that he invited?
That's up to you.
Wisdom roll.
Sure. I'll fake a wisdom. Let's go. Yeah, that seems reasonable to remember. Well, maybe not first and last name, but at least most of the people that are going to be there. By one of their names, if not both. So he writes it down, he leaves it with the guard, and then you're gonna go off into the next one. Because, the guard has other things that he wants to do. Right. Do you want to bring up the fact that he didn't point out that he also got broken into?
Sorry, what?
You said before that you're gonna say that
Yes.
yeah. Do you want to bring that up with him as well?
If only when we are moving.
Yes.
Again.
On your way to the next.
Yes.
Okay. You can bring it up with him.
Okay, so now I have to, in character or not, decide.
Up to you. If you want to say, yeah, I bring that up with him. Like, what's the deal with that? Then I'll be.
Okay, yeah, I'm bringing this up.
It tells you that since there's a possibility that there's a traitor, he doesn't want that information to be. He doesn't want that information out. If we're gonna be suspecting everyone, then the less information that we give regarding events that happen, the better.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
So keep on the down low about that. Don't bring it up. Unless there's a very good reason to do so. Is there anything else that the other two contacts can even give you? Wait, where are the other two again?
look in planning.
Oh. Uh, I don't think so. Unless you want to ask them specifically anything. They don't have more information relevant to give.
I would probably ask Aaron in regards of whether they have new members or something.
New members? No. Would define new. Within the last how long?
Essentially since we've arrived. So like, how long was it? 2 to 3 weeks?
In the last 2 weeks? No, but he did hear about... He did hear about someone making their way into the secret base. That he was not supposed to be there and causing a ruckus. He thinks someone even died or something like that.
Potentially.
He wasn't there. He doesn't really know.
I wonder.
He heard something about that. So, no new recruits, but some having been lost. If that makes sense. Right. Do you have anything else you want to ask? Can we move back to the house?
No, I think for now. I'm okay.
Or, I mean, back to Abaris, because Abaris wanted to go out and do stuff, right?
Yep. I want to go to the tailor, and I want to visit some contacts I don't know which yet, and go to the apothecary.
Alright.
That's it.
I don't think there's anything interesting to happen at the tailor. Do you have, like, do you want to flavor text your outfit?
Next session, I'm not going to come up with something good on the spot. Sorry.
Okay.
I'll text you this next week or something like that.
Totally.
Uh-huh.
Wink, wink.
Make
Sure.
a bot. Make a bot ping.
Just me though. Just ping me.
Kind of set that up already for next week. No, there's nothing interesting to happen at the tailor. Unless you want to ask the tailor something. As for... Do you want to go to the apothecary first?
Yes, let's go.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna be right back real quick. I'm gonna use
Alright.
this room.
What, So you've been here before. You recall. You even get a... even get an image for it.
Yep.
Oh.
I come in and say, "Hi again."
Ah yes, you are the... I remember your face. You came here with that card. Right? How did those potions treat you?
Well, I'm here, ain't I? And everyone else is too.
I see.
Oh.
So what brings you here, my friend?
Well, apparently I have an order to pick up.
An order, you say?
Yes.
Well, we
I
don't...
present letter. So
We don't do orders here.
You don't? This
This-
says you do.
does-
I present a letter.
Oh, you present that letter.
I mean,
Huh.
The whole letter seems a bit.
yeah, I covered the bit about Mr. Amberlin.
With your thumb or something.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah, I'm not going to print everything.
Redacted.
Blue penciled.
That is indeed strange. A green potion. Well, I'm assuming they might be referring to this. He turns to the back counter. He pulls out a small flask. It's about like 1.5 inch. It's very, very small. With this green viscous liquid. And he brings it to you and he says, I'm guessing they might be talking about this, but
What's this though?
this is not the sort of thing that you would put in a meal. That seems highly
boy.
dangerous.
What is it exactly?
It's a form of rat poison.
Huh.
Exactly. You
That's-
wouldn't want to put
yeah.
this in a meal, so
That
I'm
clears
reluctant to
as a-
sell it to you.
Let's do it like this. Do you have any other green liquid similar to it, or can you whip something up that is very similar to it in both color and consistency? I would pay extra for it.
But with what effect?
Preferably none.
Good evening.
You don't need my services for that. You can just get something green to put inside of water. Maybe some tea.
Yes, but whomever sent this letter might be watching me leave this establishment without something green in a bottle.
Hmm.
You
Some
understand
food
what I'm
coloring.
saying?
Yes. His face goes a little bit grim when you say watching. I see. Let me see what I can do for you.
I would be very thankful.
He starts going through his pots, starts mixing up some things.
And someone remind me what I missed.
Um, the flask thing is a form of rat poison,
Oh, okay.
or
Yes.
at least he assumes that might be what they're talking about.
Mhm.
He starts adding some sort of powder to the mix that he is doing, and starts giving it that gooish consistency that you also see in the other flask. He pulls out a flask of the same size and pours that into it. He puts them both side by side just to compare the consistency, to make sure that it looks exactly or very similar to the original one. And he hands it over to you. Not the poison one, of course. The one that is not poisoned. Putting the original one back in the shelf. If you're indeed being watched, then I suggest you hurry.
Okay. Thank you.
About the payment though. Well, these reagents aren't very expensive, so something in the lines of 5 copper should cover them.
I hand him 10 copper.
That should also. Oh wait, this is too much. I asked for 5.
No, it's a tip. It's for being helpful, so to say.
Well, if you so insist. But
It's not much, mind you, but
I will say
it's a token.
that flask you have there, that one is safe for ingestion if you also need to, do the deed. It will also be safe. I hope the message got through.
I didn't understand the last part. Sorry.
Oh, he said, that flask is safe for ingestion. So, if you also need to pretend to do the deed, if you understand, you can also do it. It is safe. Don't worry.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. I leave.
If you wanted to, you have no reason to suspect his intentions. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, but I'm going to make sure that this is a pen up with Durkin, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What I mean is, you don't sense that he might be trying to pull one on you. Right.
Okay. Yep. Let's go. Moving on.
One of the... You wanted to talk
Contact.
to the sources?
Yes.
Which
let
one in
me
particular? You're gonna go talk to Nila, aren't you?
I'll be honest. Maybe I won't. Just to subvert your expectations.
Liar.
No, I won't. But no, for real. I want to talk with Apollon
Mm-hmm.
because I need to understand what's being done
Roll
during
a perception.
the party. Okay. Oh, okay. I understand what you're doing. Okay.
I mean, it makes sense, right?
It does.
Yep. Yeah, you have absolutely no trouble finding him. He's stationed at... Well, you were the one doing the paperwork, right?
In the
Yep.
beginning, it was.
Yeah. So...
But this one is not the one stationed at the town hall.
Apollon.
Wasn't it Praxis?
Oh, yeah, never mind. Praxis is that one. Apollon is in the market area. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you're correct. Absolutely correct.
I thought I was going insane.
Yes, you started looking around the marketplace, and immediately by his long black hair, you identify him as probably being Apollon. And you are indeed correct when you approach him.
I'll be honest,
You don't need to do it in
don't have a
character.
good,
Don't worry.
I don't have a good way to speak with him.
You can just say what you want to ask, and
Okay. I want to know about how's it going to be the security in the day of the party, if it's going to be provided by the city guards, or if they don't know anything about it.
Does Apollon know about this? Nope. He's heard nothing about this. Maybe some other guard might be stationed there, but it hasn't crossed his hands.
Okay.
And if you want to know that, it's probably best to go to the guardhouse and see what they have
Okay.
prepared for tomorrow.
I want to do that. I want
Great.
to understand
Mhm.
how they might
At
come
the
which
So-
gaps they might exploit.
Yes. So at the guardhouse, well, they don't immediately, let you in and start talking. You have to wait a bit outside. Eventually, they allow you in. I guess you tell them that you're gonna be at the ball for Mr. Amberbloom, or how much information are you gonna provide?
I want to say that I'm here. I'm trying to understand if Mr. Amberbloom needs to provide additional security on the day of the party.
Yes, there are gonna be 4 guards stationed at the party outside. That
Okay.
is the agreement that they did.
Okay. Thank you. I just wanted to understand how many guards, or even if any, were going to be there.
Oh no, it was a favor asked by Amberbloom for guards to be there.
Okay.
But yes, there will be 4 there. Do you need any extra information? Is that everything?
Nope. That's it. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Back here, I guess you guys gotta learn your spells, all of that? Is there anything you wanna talk about?
These
Nope.
5 hours of learning.
Just 5 hours of learning spells. Jellic
well-
does come back, yes. He's gonna be back before... Yeah. I'm gonna be joining your study session. So just count the 5 hours and you're fine. And Jakim, you're gonna wanna go out, get your tailoring done as well?
Yep.
Unless there's something that you wanna individually ask, I'll pull you guys all back and call it a late in the day.
I believe
I'm
so.
fine with that.
Yeah.
Right.
I want to talk with Vanessa again, by the way.
Let me pull you in here. You'll eventually come back. Where is Baris's token? Oh, you're already on the left.
Yeah. Yeah, but first I want to talk with Durkin to check
Mhm.
if this liquid is really harmless.
Right. Coming back, Amberbloom, or Mr. Amberbloom, gives you the information that you heard when Razes was going about. That there have been other break-ins, and that one of the people attending the party was threatened by someone. And they don't exactly know why. Wait. You're also here, Baris. Let me pull you.
Sorry.
Fine.
I didn't do it either, so I apologize.
You said one other guest was threatened?
Yes, there is one guest by the name of Weldras Greatmorn. He was threatened by someone. There were not very specifics as to what, but he is going to be attending the party tomorrow. I guess it will be a good opportunity for either me or one of you to ask him about it.
Do you know what is his role in the city? What is his position? What does he do?
What does he do? He is a former councilman from the old Elven Kingdom. He doesn't really do very much around the city, but he's just someone with very high regard from his previous stature. It's one of those cases of being in the elite just because you've been in the elite your whole life, you know?
Derkin understands. Derkin was thinking that maybe the threats could be related to his current affairs, but perhaps
Well, there is also
might
the
still be
case.
related to old affairs.
There is also the case of the other break-ins. I left the guard with a list of all the participants to cross-check if they're also going to be here. If they were people who were broken into. Or if everyone that was broken into was part of the guests. It might also help them with their investigation.
Any other information on those other break-ins? Of who who might have done it, or
The-
at least
No, there is no information about neither who nor what was stolen. There was no reports of anything stolen.
and no one saw anything of the would-be robbers.
Yes, there is also no identification of who might have done it.
Hmm.
I'm
I
not
d-
in the room now, am I?
You are. Oh, wait,
I
you.
was-
You.
I'm in the Tyler, right?
Just come
I
back.
just-
It's fine.
Okay.
Magic.
No,
Okay.
within the time that, they've been around, you did some of your studying, you left, and then you came back, and then continued studying. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll also allow you to add fluff to your to your outfit if you want to.
Okay, I'll search for images.
Okay.
Dwarf in formal attire.
Yes. Just try to aim for not modern but also not over the top old or royal in that sense. Just something high class. I can provide you examples after. So, do you wanted to ask something? Chicken?
No. I just wasn't sure if I was there.
Mm-hmm. So, is there anything you guys want to do with the rest of your day besides eat, sleep, and next day?
So you are talking about the really cool stuff. Possibly buy some things to put around the house. Possibly some. What do you guys want? Would you guys want something like that?
Emberbloom will leave you to these discussions that don't really concern him, and he has other things to attend to.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
I want to talk with Durkin.
Hello.
Durkin, I was thinking if you could help me with something. Can you discern what this liquid does? If it's harmless or if it has any side effects or undesirable effects?
I suppose you hand me the bottle.
Yeah, I give you the bottle.
The Erkin inspects.
If I recall correctly, it was a praise or something. Let me.
I can use craft alchemy to identify stuff like this, I suppose.
You can.
Makes sense.
I don't know. Can you?
Yes, I can use it as.
The default is a perception check.
Let me find the.
Alchemist, right?
Yes, I'm looking at the thing. Yes, as if using detect magic, I can use it to identify what the potion does.
Yep. Roll your craft alchemy.
Oh, that was poor.
3
We
plus
chose-
13. The liquid seems to be some form of water, colorant, and bone marrow.
Yum.
It's
seems like
a fancy way of saying gelatin.
yeah. Yeah, this seems like some food coloring and gelatin.
Excellent. I look around and say, well, huddle up a bit, guys. I just want to tell you something.
No.
So,
Should we make sure the door is closed?
Elvira, can you close the door, please?
Elvira gets up, checks if everything's closed, and then goes and closes the door, and then comes back, closes. Yep.
Oh, I just wanted to close this door, but okay.
Gotta make sure
Okay.
that nothing.
Okay, gets through.
Yep.
Unless you're coming from the upper floor. I'm not going to speak loudly. I'm actually going to lower my voice a bit
Mhm.
and say, well, I talked with Vanessa today, and apparently someone wanted to harm Mr. Emberbloom. I don't know if it's related to the break-in. But these ones seemed to want to kill him. They wanted to spike his food with rat poison.
Scoundrels.
So I went to Apothecary to pick up what the letter said. And apparently the only thing that they have... Letter.
Where did you get that letter?
Apparently someone threatened Vanessa. I showed them the letter.
Wait, really? She didn't say anything.
She was afraid, you know? But for her life and Mr. Emberbloom's. This is my interpretation of the conversation, by the way.
Was this?
Who was what? Sorry.
When was this? The letter? When did she get that?
She says it was like a week ago. So I offered to go to the apothecary and pick up this vial. I didn't know what it was, and apparently it wasn't an order, like a custom order from the alchemist. So I just went there and asked him for a bottle of green liquid, like it was described in the letter. And they told me it was rat poison. So yeah, someone wants to harm Mr. Emberbloom. I convinced the alchemist to create an identical liquid to try and fool whoever is threatening Vanessa. Although I think that I don't know if it's someone else inside the manor, but we can perhaps arrange something with Mr. Emberbloom.
Wait.
Warn him that Vanessa is either going to spike his food with this harmless liquid, or something like that.
But where did Vanessa get that letter? Why didn't she tell us anything?
She was afraid, as I said. It appeared suddenly below her pillow. You know, it was hidden there during the night, apparently.
Wait, in her room?
Yes, someone had access to a room inside the manor. So either it's a very sneaky thief or rogue, or it's someone inside the manor.
But there's only us.
And Richard.
Well, and this was before we were here. Richard wouldn't do something like that.
There's no other staff.
What if it was one of the entertainers?
We were in the middle of was there a party a week ago? I don't remember. Out of character. I think Emberbloom mentioned when was the last party, but I don't remember.
I don't think he mentioned that yet.
Okay. Because he showed us the costumes and everything, so I thought he might have said, we had a kids party last week.
No, he did say what kind of events they would have.
Okay.
Not a date, specific date. But I've known Richard my whole life. He wouldn't do something like that.
I'm not saying it was Richard, but someone. Once again, it's either someone that sneaked in a manner, or it's an inside job, or it could have been like, I don't know, someone that came to deliver something, food. They have to get inside a house to leave stuff, you know? There's too many options, honestly. It's not very useful to try and dwell on it unless we have clear suspicions of someone.
Well, I stand by both Richard and Vanessa. They wouldn't do something like that.
Yeah, I don't think it was Vanessa. If she wanted to, she would have already done it. She wouldn't need this elaborate kind of setup, you know? So we just need to decide on how to proceed, because if they threaten Vanessa, her life might be in danger.
But it's odd. Someone with not checking for mobile. Someone with who could have done that from the outside probably also had means to get it done more directly.
Depends on the result they wanted.
Well, rat poison is very visibly a poisoning.
True.
It's not fun.
Yeah. We might have to understand the motive behind it. Because Emberbloom doesn't have any kind of security inside the house. So it's not like it's difficult to send an assassin and kill him if you
Exactly,
want to.
it's odd.
Yeah, you're right. Absolutely right.
Because of all kinds of poisoning, rat poison is not a stealthy one. You could have chosen some that might make it look like something else and disguise the death.
Yeah, well,
We
Now-
Emberbloom said there were other break-ins as well, right?
yeah, but we don't know if they're related.
Well, how often are there multiple break-ins in one night?
I would assume very few. I mean,
Exactly.
in a city, quite a few.
Hmm.
For targeting specific persons of high society,
Well,
that's
You would-
perhaps a bit more rare.
well, did the? I don't. If it was a common occurrence, I don't think the guards would have pointed it out, right?
You're right. Yeah,
So,
the criminality rate might be low here.
yeah. I would assume they are related,
Mm-hmm.
and if they are, that means that there's more of those spyglass homunculi running around.
Maybe.
True. You're right.
But that also suggests that they don't exactly know what they're looking for or where they want to be searching. So it could
Yes.
happen that they are not trying. They
Maybe.
weren't trying to get here specifically.
Exactly. Maybe we're not the targets, and it is possible that the poisoning also has nothing to do with it. It might be two separate events.
I agree with that. Actually, that was my first thought.
Or, yeah.
Come on, people. We need more input into this conversation.
I don't know exactly what to think. There were several break-ins, so. But why this in particular? What are they? Are they going for?
I mean, they might be looking for some kind of information on how to reactivate the port.
The only thing that I can think of is that if the high people are the ones that black people, they are the ones that have access to teleportation magic, and maybe they're trying to prevent them from going back or something like that.
I don't think so, honestly. I think it's probably related to someone trying to find if there is still a way to activate the portal.
Portal to go back.
Yeah.
Awesome.
They're not trying to keep the ones that came here.
Hmm?
They're trying to find a way out.
Possibly.
So, if you have no more inputs, do you guys want to do night guard shifts and pass to the next day?
Yes, please, and don't forget to unlock the door.
Wait, was there anything else in that that thing about stuff to do that needs to be done? I'm asking.
Stuff to do that needs to be done.
Yeah.
You still have all of tomorrow as well.
Yeah. I just want to be sure that we advance as much as possible. Derkin, do you have that at hand? There's stuff we want to investigate. Where is that?
To have what? Sorry.
That list I made. Was it in downtime or was it in planning? I don't remember. Fuck.
The list of stuff.
Yeah, it's here. Place caltrops, try to understand what they are after. Would the body's demon lady know anything about this? Investigate Mr. Amber Bull's enemies. Possibly buy a cat. They are known for killing fishes in bowls. Give everyone a communication device like a whistle. And spells, yeah.
I guess you're gonna go want to buy a whistle and
Caltrops.
well,
Or
I'll reiterate the caltrops part. Unless you're gonna be putting them on the inside of the house, like inside your rooms where no one's gonna be anyway.
Yeah.
Then
Put them outside.
no,
Perimeter.
no. A hard no from Emberbloom.
So no caltrops. Maybe then just nailing down the windows. Right?
Again,
Also no.
also no.
Okay.
Were you not
No, we
paying
weren't allowed to
attention?
do anything to the windows.
These homeowners who like their houses.
Imagine wanting to not ruin your own house.
Yeah, then just maybe put some wind whistles or something in the windows. So if they're broken into, we hear something.
Wind chimes.
Wind chimes.
Wind chimes.
That.
Like I wrote down. Let me put it this way: any deterrent or anything that would put the visual of the estate or the well-being of the guests in danger will not be accepted. This means no boarding up windows, no setting traps that could be accidentally triggered by a guest. The outside the house argument does not bode well when guests can freely roam the outside. And you even said guests can freely roam with 3 question marks.
Yeah, it's actually a very good question because can they go upstairs? That was the idea.
No. Outside is different though. If you let someone go outside, they can just go anywhere, right? You're not going to stop them.
Okay then.
On the other hand, places to your rooms and stuff have doors, so
I guess we are done for today.
I can't think of something right now either.
guard shifts and
I can go first. Yeah.
Right.
I'm really tired.
So Jakim, and then give me an order.
Me. I said it first, so.
On my
16.
end, I heard me first.
Lag.
That's a you problem.
I heard
That's
you
a you
both at the
problem.
same
Has
time.
lag and he has the client posted with
I can go
automatic.
third.
I
don't
don't
mind.
care
It's all the
at
same.
all.
It's all the same.
I
I can
really
go
don't
third.
care.
I can go third.
Right.
Third.
1, 2,
Do it.
3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's fine. Everyone roll a perception, I guess.
You don't want us to not have one roll each.
Yeah, yeah.
One perception roll for each, or only the people?
No, I
currently
meant the way he
For everyone.
doesn't want us to not have any roll at all today.
Everyone
I
roll
wonder-
watching
perception.
used for the.
I wonder if I ever will use that bonus to find stones.
Maybe. Wait, I can roll these.
There's a joke I won't tell, which doesn't like when do that.
I've got this now. Forgot about that. Did I do one for Elvira?
What?
I did not.
He has a
I have.
character sheet.
I put Jellic into a character sheet.
Jalek.
I'm proud of you, man.
Hey, they've survived longer than I expected them to.
Yay!
Where's Elvira?
Last time you said something she was eating.
She spent the
Seems
whole
to
day
be
eating.
one of the major things she's doing.
No.
Kind of.
Orc. There it is. +0.
Easy.
Right. So, at night, during your shifts, nothing happens. I just wanted to scare you guys. But no, nothing eventful happens during the night. You don't see anyone outside, you don't hear anyone trying to break in. When you're on your guard duty, you're very attentive to looking out the windows and all of that, and it's very calm. So, yes, nothing eventful happening during the night. I just wanted to keep you guys on edge.
Okie dokie.
Plus, if you all had bad rolls, then you wouldn't know if there was actually nothing outside or...
Or not.
To be fair, we still don't know that because that would be metagaming.
Yeah, I mean, it could be a DC 25. Who knows? But yeah, nothing. Yes, exactly. Yes, nothing interesting happens. Next day, getting up, eating, all of that. You pretty much have a full free day, right? To do whatever in preparation.
Pretty much.
Which I will remind you that you have things not related to the ball that you wanted to look up on.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to take care of my armor today then, because I kind of have to.
Maybe. I mean, we had to sleep and now we're in the back in the room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, Average, have you been talking with your demon lady?
She's been talking. Yes. Why?
Does she know anything about what's going on?
No idea. I mean, do you want to ask her? The price isn't that big, you know.
You ask her yourself. I mean, when it says no idea, and there's a motive or something.
I
If
guess.
you want to.
I just want to know if he's lying or not.
Yeah, roll a sense motive, and Abaris, roll a bluff,
Oh, shit.
a GM roll bluff.
Okay.
He'll most likely pass, but because
On his bonus alone.
on his bonus alone, yeah.
How do I do that though?
Slash GM roll.
Roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't done this ever. Altogether? GM roll?
Yep. Don't worry, if you miss, you can just roll again.
Yeah, but the thing that we would see would not count.
Yeah, exactly.
Roads,
Just
two
checking my.
20s.
Yeah, I have a plus 10.
I know. The odds were never on my side. I knew that.
Yeah. I mean, you can roll
we
anyway,
were never
but
on your side either.
Wow.
yeah, he doesn't seem to be lying.
Okay.
Zerstört.
Okay, so I can scrap that off the list. Investigate Mr. Amberbloom's enemies, already kinda done.
Mhm.
So we kind of have to understand what they are after. Wait, which one of us had best contacts with those guys that were in the mob?
Me? Probably.
All of
Do
you?
you want to okay? Do you want to ask them about the fuck what's the name? The hooded mage?
They might be investigating. They also might not. Like someone snooping around.
But maybe it could be useful.
It
Do
could.
keep in mind that one of Amberbloom's contacts is part of that group.
Huh.
Is it part of the
Yes.
specific group?
Yeah,
that
the
was- I don't
same
remember.
group. The same
Because
group.
there were two groups. One
Yes.
acted in the market and the other where? You separated them because we couldn't show the mark to some merchants, otherwise we would get in trouble.
Yes. It's the same group. It's one more in the market, and there's another one on the outskirts. Or like some of the shops more on the outskirts are not controlled by the same group, or not overseen by the same group.
Okay.
Cause you went with Mr. Amberbloom to check on his contacts. Was any of them suspicious?
Suspicious in what regard? That he gives private information to people that he shouldn't give them to?
But what?
That's a good joke, though.
My point being, all of them are obviously suspicious in the way that they are giving information away to Mr. Amberbloom that they shouldn't give away in the first place. So from that position, yes. But
They're all very suspicious.
in themselves, from my perspective, not really. But money can change a lot of things.
Oh, curious. So, what do you guys want to investigate today?
I need to take care of my armor.
I'm
but-
supposing that they're already going to deliver this to you, right?
The time that you're gonna be doing the armor, it's less than an hour. They're also gonna be preparing spells, I guess, during that time. So
Only 1 hour? You underestimate.
What?
Do you want
It's fresh
to-
armor. You don't need to spend too much on it.
Okay.
a bit of wax and you're good?
Yeah. You've barely used it so
So
far.
I need to create. Okay.
Well,
Should
whose
spell.
fault is that?
There is something that I read about wizards that you don't have to prepare all your spells.
Yeah, I know it's like clerics,
Yeah.
but I have the idea that this is going to be useful.
Okay.
Basically, I'm just putting a lot of bits in the arsenal.
What?
Anyway, I am curious about that library that Amberbloom spoke of.
Right.
Where is the
Understandable.
library exactly in the city? Can you point it out in the map?
Do you want a specific location?
Why am I saying this? Because if near any other of the informants, whomever accompanies, I forgot his name for some reason.
Who?
God damn it!
Amberbloom?
No,
I'm lost.
the character on the left. I'm just going.
Jellic?
Jellic. God damn! I forgot his name. Sorry.
What about Jellic?
He wants to go to the library, correct?
Yes. Yes.
If the library is near any other of the informants, someone can go with him, and if they're interested, visit the library and meet with the contact.
Actually, I would not mind going visiting the library.
Yeah, the Erkin would also not mind checking out the library.
See? So they can go there and
The library is higher up in the city.
okay, so it's not near.
Nice. It's a new place.
Yes.
Okay.
Moving up.
Actually, we still have some money to spend. Does anyone want to buy something?
How much did you spend to learn the spells, by the way?
110. Derkin spent 80,
Well,
and Jellic spent 40.
Saturday 18.
40?
40.
Okay.
Right?
I could spend 20 more.
Could get some stuff to reinforce my weapon again, as in sharpen.
So we had. Wait, I'll just put the numbers here. We had this much. I spent this much.
1,390, 1,310, 1,270.
That's it.
It goes lower.
That's all we have spent. Was there anything cool on the shops? Maybe I can see if there was something cheap.
You can the posted shop things is still there.
I'm checking around.
There's also wind chimes that you can
Yep, that's
Pathfinder-
the wind chimes we want.
Pathfinder wind chimes. Do they even have it on the list? No.
Let do bells or something like that. Assume that the price is more or less the same. Small bells.
And whistle. We want whistles.
Rape whistles.
You can look that between this session and the next. So
7 whistles.
who wanted to go to the library again?
Derkin, Jellic, and
I
Jakim.
can go. Yes.
Yeah. What are the other two gonna do?
I want to meet more informants. I haven't decided which one yet. How many can I meet? first? That's the first question.
You can go and meet all of them, I guess.
Do I have enough time for it?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
okay.
have-
Nice.
You have pretty much the whole day until the ball, so
Yeah, then I want to do that, and I'll look and see if there's anything interesting for my character
Mhm.
to buy.
I know Razes wanted to prepare his thing, and then what do you want to do after that?
Exactly. The things that I wanted to do the other day but couldn't, which means look around the building and get an idea of what places I could look for.
Yeah, but that's not something that's gonna take you the whole day.
I know.
Something you can do in a couple minutes, or in 5 minutes.
Not in a couple minutes, but I get your point. Honestly, I don't know.
That's a big ass
Anyone
win
else
time.
has an idea what I can do in the meantime?
You can visit the dwarves.
At the hospital. Does he care though?
Yeah.
That's
That's unlucky going to
a
say.
solid
That's nice.
counter question there, GM. I'm not gonna lie.
As in, does your character care? Not do you care? Because
I got you.
you
Oh,
probably
yeah,
care.
we have the dwarves. I'll be honest, I'm interested in meeting them, and they even might be somewhat nice to me because I healed them or kept them alive.
Considering
Long enough for
you're pondering on what you're gonna do, Elvira offers to spar if you want to.
That sounds funny.
Like
Finally, a
prepare.
person that I can actually fight in a normal setup.
Just going easy. Don't we don't want any major bruises before the big ball.
Understandable. I will be gentle.
All right.
I mean, this
Can-
could be a weaponless spar.
Yeah, of
to
course.
make it easier on that.
Yeah.
Unless I have
You-
to say this out of character, unless there would be a spell that allows our weapons to not be sharpened anymore, like I know from Aragon, for example.
There is not, but you can use your weapons to try to do non-lethal damage. It's just harder to hit with that.
Yeah, let's just then do normal physical sparing. I think let's not be too over.
Average Christopher Paolini enjoyer. I see.
Sorry.
So,
The name of the writer of Aragon.
Okay.
Christopher Paolini.
can
Yes.
I pull the people who are going into the library
Yes.
outside?
I mean, if I go to the library, do I still have time to visit the dwarves?
What?
If I go to the library, would I still have time to then visit the dwarves afterwards?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, you have pretty much the whole day until night.
Okay. Then, yeah.
Before that, before you get up to leave, Jandis asks if any one of you wants her to go with you.
Do you want to
She
come?
can go
with-
to the library, I guess, if she wants to.
Yes,
If you want
if
to come, along, feel free to.
then yeah, I would, I'll go with you. Here, let me pull you three out, because I have a point for us to end this session. And I'm trying to pull you guys there.
Surprise encounter on the way out.
No,
By
but
the way, I'm getting
On the way.
very sleepy.
yes, I know.
I'm here.
I'm trying to pull everyone to the part where we end today's session.
Okay. Just wanted to warn you if you hear me snoring or
Tired
something like that.
lately.
You, at least you have a heads up this time.
Yep.
Been very tired in the last few sessions.
All right, let's pull you guys here. So you make your way up town, not downtown.
Oh, damn.
following the directions that Amberbloom gave you. And let me pull up my notes. I actually have things well written down for this one. Because I thought this was one of the first things you guys were going to do. But I guess not.
Good thing we have NPCs to remind us of stuff.
Well, Jellic himself wanted to go there just
Yes.
because of his past as having been a bookstore owner. So NPCs don't say things just because it's going to guide you there. They do it because they
No,
want to...
it's useful nonetheless.
I mean, library is one of the things in the title screen that is written down there, so...
Yes.
Or a bookstore, I mean. So, as you get closer... Jakim, you're the one most attuned with magic in this case.
Ooh.
You see further in the distance, as you're getting close to where you're indicated to the sword to be, that there seems to be some heavier glow around one of the buildings further ahead.
Is it the library or is it other building?
It is where the library is supposed to be.
Huh. Curious.
So, stepping closer, once you get even closer, even those of you not attuned so much with magic, so Dirkin, you start to also notice this faint glow. It's almost as if a mist is seeping through the walls of the building and then slowly dissipating.
Oh.
And it's like there's also small fireflies that is it fireflies?
Depends on
I think so.
what you're trying to say.
The ones with the lights in their ass.
The fire.
They're far
Lamp. Yes, fireflies.
Yes. Okay. It's almost like there's firefly-like particles coming out of the building and occasionally jumping off of the wall and flickering and then disappearing. The building itself is tall, about 2 or 3 stories high. It's not necessarily big, and it doesn't stand out much except for this glow-ish mist firefly thing coming out of it. There is a heavy influence of magic coming from it.
Oh.
Even to those not attuned to magic. You-
Where?
Spooky.
Coming from within the building. Or the building itself.
Oh, the library. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry.
Or the building itself. Do you want to inspect anything else in the building?
No, let's go in.
But Chikim doesn't want
Is
to
there anything
cast
else?
detect magic and die.
What?
Surprised.
Took me a while to understand that one.
Yeah, my bad.
So, stepping through the front door, the source of the magic is clearly visible. And you'll realize that in the next session, because I'm not going to tell you.
It's the kid.
Likely.
It is the
I'm
artifact.
so happy I'm not there right now.
It's the reward artifact for the contest.
Yeah, but don't forget, the kid is blind.
I'm
he
not
can't
even-
read.
I'm not even going to show you the image that I have for the library.
I was going to ask if you didn't have the place like you had the Emberbloom mansion.
It's not one of those. It's the same way that I have the alchemists. It's a
Ah, I
still
see.
image.
Okay.
So nice.
Oh wait, why is this in Re? Wait,
What?
They turned on dynamic lighting for everything. God damn it. No, I don't need Fog of War for this. Okay. Yeah. Wait, where's the music not playing? Or do you guys hear it?
The music
No,
hasn't been
no
playing
music.
for quite a bit, and since you
Yeah.
mentioned the music would probably not.
It was playing for the city right before the previous screen.
Hmm.
Not for me, honestly.
Hmm.
I didn't
Thought-
play my own music for the entire night,
music
and I didn't
starting now.
hear much of it.
Opened
Do
the
you,
jukebox.
do you hear
and
it now?
I see it's now playing something, but I still
No,
don't
I
hear it.
don't.
But before it said nothing really. So,
Try refreshing Roll20. And you'll probably start hearing it.
for me, it's just crescendo that's still
Yes.
going.
No, it works after the refresh.
There's a browser issue.
Obviously. Just like before.
Yep.
Always the browser issues. Better blame those.
So what do you guys think might be inside the library besides the kid?
Smoke machine.
Yeah,
I mean, I kind of like the idea, the artifact that everyone is looking for. That
It's right here.
sounds like a great twist.
I mean,
Yeah.
they
Or-
sent us right here.
it's
It
do the
would be
mage.
odd though because I don't know.
Do the mage is there. Doesn't
The
drop
hooded
the map.
mage shaking hands with a kid.
Yeah.
I was half expecting you to try to identify what the magic was that was coming from the building.
Well, I'm not.
Yes, I know.
I don't have a detect magic. I do have an identify now, thanks to.
But I thought Jakim would
Oh, it's
Would do
chicken,
that.
Actually.
Nah. Last time.
Learned his
it
lesson.
extremely- Yeah.
Only if it's the kid inside.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
No, wait. But unlike most cases where I have to come up with things on the spot, I had exactly the answer to your question of identifying the source of the magic. So it's likely the kid, right?
Or not.
Who knows?
You.
Yep.
Oh, guys, it's been really cool.
Thanks.
Indeed.
Oh yeah, we can close things off. So thanks everyone for being here. I hope you had a good time. I hope I didn't push you too hard in trying to speed things
Huh.
up.
No, it's fine.
Remember the ping that you have to create for us.
What ping?
And you
For
kind of.
Barist.
Alright, it's about.
Oh yeah, for Boris and for you, because you have to give more information about your childhood thing.
Me?
Oh, that.
Derrican.
For me and everybody. Yeah.
I was about to say.
Both of us.
One for Derrican as well.
Yes. Yeah. Do you want me to do that, or are you just memeing?
You can. It will actually help because, like I said, this previous week I didn't remember it at all. Just complete blank on that. Even
Alright.
though we've discussed things for this, for the ball and so on, but that point completely eluded me.
Okay,
So
guys.
in like 20 hours,
Sure.
21 or 20.
20. It's fine. 20.
I'll just
Jacob is
do.
trying to leave.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Thanks.
Have a good night,
Bye.
man.
I'll also end the session. Thanks everyone for being here, and I hope to see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
I like how that just turned into the ending of the
Nothing.
session. Everyone saying bye. At first it was just Durkin, and now it's everyone.
Okay,
You're nice people.
bye, guys.
Have a good night, man.